Hello, and this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. It's a pleasure being with you today to report to my TBC Live episode number 202. I want to give thanks that was with me 2 days ago when I did my 200 live broadcast. It was a success only because of the people that was there for me on that day. Now, it's some basics that I want to go over in this particular live broadcast, just some basics that some people may be missing. And this is the purpose of this particular live broadcast. Go over some basics, okay? First, I want to thank my little one, Kayla, that could be watching me, my loved one that always supports me, that's always there no matter what we're going through. Okay, now, all right, let's see here. All right, thank you so much, Bitcoin Scott and Israel and Luther from the Bangladesh community. Thank you so much, you all, for being here. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, now let's take care of a few things. You know, a long time ago when we started doing live broadcasts back in March of this year, I believe the date was March 21st, there were some things that our admin asked us to do when we schedule our live broadcast, to put underneath our broadcast. There's two main things. Now, if you add other things regarding how little steps on how to get involved in the Billion Coin, it's okay, but it's two vital things that have to be underneath your broadcast. And that is your Facebook link, okay? Your URL Facebook link, okay? The same Facebook link that's in your profile of your Kringle Cash back office. That Facebook link and your email that you use when you sign up for the Billion Coin, and also Kringle Cash back on your Kringle Cash, and also your TBC wallet, 009 wallet. Those two things supposed to be under every broadcast. Now, if y'all happen to see all my broadcasts, every one of them, all 202, even those recorded before my broadcast, has those two vital things: my Facebook link and my email address that I signed up when I signed up for the Billion Coin. Those two items, and I'm noticing, I'm telling you, I know it's not happening because I've seen many people subscribe to a lot of broadcasters out there, and I'm not seeing those two items on a lot of them. Now, a lot of the broadcasters that started out like I did back in March, you will see that underneath theirs. But those two items need to be under those particular broadcasts, okay? All right? Thank you all for coming in. It's gradually coming in. I'm not going to name every person, but thank you all for coming in. Make sure you put in that Facebook link again, and also your email address, the same email address you used when you signed up for the Billion Coin, as well as your Kringle Cash back office and your TBC 009 wallet. Okay? All right? Those two things got to be underneath. Like, you'll see it right now. If you're looking at my video, you will see those items first before anything that I have below that. Okay? All right. Now, all right. First thing we're going to do is go look at some blog, see what we have on the blog. Okay? So let's do a screen share. Let's go see what we got here. I don't believe we got any new ones, if I recall. I looked at it this morning. No, we don't. No new blog posts today. Okay, but yesterday we had some videos, and we have got videos from these sources before, the X22 report. We have seen these before. I hope y'all saw these very enlightening videos. Okay? Very enlightening videos. I hope y'all listened to them and saw them. Okay? Very great videos. Okay? And then yesterday, of course, was, as y'all saw, I had my toast. It took a snapshot of my toast to my 200 live. Okay? And you may see some of your pictures right down here. The people that was on my live broadcast. These were the individuals, my panelists. And this is the video. If you play this, you'll see it. It's my 200 live broadcast. And those that can also find this, my 200 live broadcast, any of my videos on my YouTube channel. Okay? On the Stephen Cuffey. Just put in YouTube and you can find any of my videos. Okay? All right? It's actually an honor to reach that level, okay, and represent our Billion Coin and being one of our leaders in the community, okay? It's just a great honor. Thank you, admin, once again. All right. Little things. Whenever you want to look for something like Fast Start System or Mission or anything like that, make sure that you put it in this area right here. If you got anything here, put it in this area, okay? Okay, let me share something with you, okay? Because this right here kind of just, I thought this was at rest, put at rest, but it's still some people out there asking this question. Let's go here right now. Talking about a bank. Oh, gosh, I thought that was dead by now. People still talking about that. It doesn't mean that we never would deal with a bank ever. But right now, we're not in a position to be any bank to look at us. Okay? All right. There was a March. Let me see if I can find it here. Here. No, it's not this one. Let me look at the second page. I'm not seeing it here. Hold on just a moment here. Trying to find this particular blog post. Oh, here it is. Okay. Some of you, are quite all of you may have seen this. And when this is the thing, when someone asks you about when are we going to be associated with a bank, okay, then show them this blog post right here, dated March 21st, 2018. You know, when we had a bank, when admin was telling about a bank was looking at us during that time, they asked us to do something that we did not do, okay? People don't realize the complexity of a bank. I'm on a Telegram thing, and a couple of people still doesn't have any clarity of why we're not dealing with a bank. It just boggles me. Instead of having our focus on building our community and using the 3 campaigns that we currently have, which is the cash flow campaign, the massive growth campaign, and the merchant adoption campaign. Now, did y'all see me stutter or stop? Then I had to think about it because I know the campaigns. We need to be focused on what admin gives us to do. We have seen some people out there needing some clarity. Now, I can understand a little clarity over the public notice that came out last week. Okay? But I'm still having people having trouble understanding what it means by the value of our coin. It's as though the public notice came out and they changed something about the value of coin. No, it did not. It still remains. The value of our coin is based on the verified members that come into our network, into our community. That's what raises our coin value, not a grain of gold. We're associated with a grain of gold, not backed by a grain of gold, associated with a grain of gold. For every person that joins, a grain of gold is associated with that membership of that person. Plain and simple. We used to be associated with €1. But the last day of that was on April 30th of this year. I don't understand why people are struggling with that particular statement on knowing what constitutes the value of our coin. Now, when we can become a fully developed TBC Kringle coin, hopefully in 1 to 2 years from now, where we can be used for all kind of goods and services, then during that time, our coin will be accepted more mainstream. Now, let me ask you this question. And let's come out of this. Let's talk just a little bit. Let's come out of this screen share a minute. Now, let me ask y'all some questions. Is Bitcoin or any other altcoin like Litecoin or Ethereum, is that accepted in the mainstream? No. Only 1% of the world is even using Bitcoin, which is a market-based coin. So for someone to be asking or inquiring about our coin as if though we are only 2.5 years old. Bitcoin is 9, almost 10 years old. And it's still not used in mainstream throughout the world. Now, a country that's using it a lot is Australia. I heard that from a person of authority that's living there on a live feed last night. I had a man that's of authority was talking to Randy and myself on a Zoom call, and he lives in Australia. I believe he's from South Africa, but he lives in Australia. One of the best authority on Bitcoin. I met him last night for the first time. But see, that wasn't the first time I met someone in authority that can talk to me about Bitcoin, that has actually earned millions in Bitcoin. People like Bitcoin Scott here and myself and a few others have been knowing about the cryptocurrency side of market-based for quite some time, at least the last couple of years. Myself, Scott, Randy, and a few others. But we are also know just much more about our coin. And if people just be patient and let us develop our coin, then we will be fine. But we still have some people that's very impatient or needs a little clarity about things like the value of our coin. Why is there anybody struggling with the value of our coin at this juncture? Why would anybody be struggling with the value of our coin at this juncture? Okay? If you are a student of the TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info, you should not be struggling. And if it's anything on the blog post that you're struggling with, ask a leader. I tried my best to try to help these people, and they still don't get it. It's like they got a block. Like it's a block keeping them from understanding. And I try to make it as plain and simple as possible. They still didn't get it. And for those people, there's nothing else I can do. I tell them this. You know one thing? Why don't you just send, I just suggested this. Why don't you just send a letter, put something in the help desk? You know, the help desk is not all just for problems. It may be in an inquiry. I need an explanation of something. Don't always use the help desk as there's something that's got to be figured out as a problem. Okay? And that's how I referred that person to. Because if people don't utilize their Kringle Cash back office, that's another issue. So let's go to that Kringle Cash back office for a few minutes. Let's do another screen share, and let's talk about some things, some basics. Now I'm gonna log into my Kringle Cash back office. Okay. And if you have paid your $10 annual subscription for your Kringle Cash back office, it's also referred to as the KCBO, then you'll see all these icons, all these tabs here. If you haven't, you may have the send button test, and you may have the profile, about 2 or 3 different items. But if you want to pay for your $10, you go to your account. You can see that I'm paid. Okay? All right. You can make it in Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. All right? Those are the things. And if you don't have $10 in Bitcoin, you find a cash center, a person that may have at least $10 worth of one of those cryptocurrencies, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin. Okay? I'm not going to click on my profile because that will, you said, I don't want people to see private information, but make sure in your profile that you put for any item, any area in your profile that does not pertain to you, put in a mean not applicable. Don't leave any section blank. You'll have 3 security questions that's catered only to you. You do need 2 email addresses. Highly recommend Gmail and Proton Mail. Those are the 2 emails that's acceptable to the Billion Coin. Okay? When you're doing a transaction verification, like if someone just bought at least $100 worth of TBC from you, you go down here, that person needs to go down transaction verification, go to buyers, confirmation buyers, and hit this little green tab here. It says add request, and put their name, last name. It should be the 009 at this point, wallet. And put the amount here, 100 USD. Put your wallet address. Put the date purchase in this format, 2018. Put it, then the month, then the day. That's how they want it. Okay? Same thing here. There's a time by the time you make that transaction in your wallet. You put it in this format right here. You'll see that in your TBC 009 wallet under the transaction. And put it in crinkles. Amount in crinkles. Okay? And that you can find that also in your wallet, the TBC 009 wallet. How did you make the payment? Was it Bitcoin? Was it PayPal? Was it cash, merchandise, services? What? Be very specific so seller can remember. Then down here says trusted sellers email. Put the person that sold that you bought the $100 from. The trusted sellers, not yours, the other person right here. Okay? All right? And then you don't submit it first. You hit save, then you submit it. Save, then submit it. Okay? All right. Under marketing, if you need to know, find your referral link. That's where you find your referral link. This is who you give your referral link. Okay, this is a part of the fast start system. The 23 steps. This is how they get their first 25,000 cookies. That's worth over $2,000 by using your referral link. That's how they start. Okay. This talks about the cruise. Let's talk about the contest. Let me see. Have they figured that out? Let's see here. Let's see the September. No, they have it up yet. Yep, they do. Well, look at there. And bet Derek won. He won. Wow. And oh my God. Favorite came up. Congratulations. See, I didn't even look at this. This is new to me. Congratulations to Mbek Derek. He's the cruise coordinator. He won. Wow, 118 recruits. That means that's 118 people paid their $10 fee. Excellent, excellent. Favorite came up. He was like third. He came up and, oh my God, they passed it. Oh God. Excellent. Kiapil, congratulations to you, sir, that got 35. That's great. And these people, everyone. Oh my God, Favorite had 103. These guys was busy. Favorite leader. In fact, we will see him when we go to Africa. He's the leader of Nigeria. And Mbeg is doing a great job. He's the leader in Cameroon. These guys got it done. Wow. Go ahead. I'm sure Randy will probably recognize these people. I'm sure he may mention this in the Sinbun meeting on Monday. As you know, Randy will be doing a send button meeting on Monday. He's back now. You know, I did it for 2 weeks for him. It was a joy. I enjoyed it all. And he did tell me that I may be doing more in the future. So don't be surprised if I be doing another send button meeting eventually soon. Okay, but I enjoyed it. All right. Genealogy. This is like I just won't go there. This is people that you bought into. Show the people that you bought into TBC. Okay, I have quite a few of those. I'm not gonna go in that. Oh, here's your send button test. You know, I've already took this test, and it's 10 questions. And this test is designed to teach you what is TBC is all about for those that don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Any questions so far of anybody in the chat area? Any questions? I don't see any questions, so I'll just keep going. Your help desk, there it is. It goes to the help desk portal, their website. It's loading right now. Every time I do this, it takes a little time. Okay, submit a help desk ticket. Give the summary, description, category. If you need to attach a file, here's right here. You put it here. All right. Those are little things that people should know that we often take for granted. Often take for granted, okay? These are other tabs. You know, let's go up here to dashboard. When you finish your broadcast and go down to broadcast and rewards, hit add broadcast, and I'm not going to do that right now. After I do the broadcast, I always do it after I do my broadcast. Put your URL link for the broadcast you just finished, okay? And then put the date. When you put the date here, population, you can put in the date will be the 6th, okay? That's how it's done, pretty much. Put the link for your broadcast. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, let's come out of this. Let's log out of this. That's enough of the back office for today. And stop here. All right. Okay. Now, these were just some basics today to show you exactly little things that you should be doing. Meaning, first I talked about the two things that you need, items you need under each video that you do on YouTube. I'm gonna say that again. That is your email and your Facebook link. It needs to be on every video you do on YouTube. This is by request of admin, TBC admin, on a blog post when we start doing broadcasts. And somebody may not have told you that. When they told you how to schedule it, they missed that little thing. But that's supposed to be on every video. And if you want to add other things down there, you can. But those two things definitely need to be there. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see if I got any questions or anything. Okay. Like I see TBC Revolution here. Thank you so much here. It's good to see Femi. He does a live broadcast a little shortly after mine. I request that all of you go over to his broadcast because he is fantastic. He's from Nigeria. He does excellent live broadcasts. He generally does his broadcasts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Saturday. Correct. Okay. Okay. Listen. I think I'm pretty much done at this point. I don't have much else to go over today. You know, some broadcasts are more informative, some a little less at times. But the fact that is, you do a broadcast, and all broadcasts, they want to be at least 30 minutes. But if you've done a lot of broadcasts like me or a few people that's done multiple broadcasts and you always met them, because I've done a lot over lately, do you really think if I do a 15-minute broadcast or 20, they're going to reject me? Not hardly. I've done an 18-minute one, and it got approved because admin knows I do regular broadcasts practically every single day. And I was doing 2 on Saturdays and Sundays, but I cut back on that and started just doing 1 on those days. Okay? And if ever a time I can do a broadcast, I will go into that link and let people know I will not be having a broadcast today. I put it in the chat area of that particular video that I will not be doing it. You know, even after I've scheduled it, sometimes something come up that I can't meet it, you know, dealing with family, whatever. So, you know, things happen in our life without our control time. So it was great having you all here today. I thank you all for being in this live broadcast. Our brothers and sisters in TBC, we need more broadcasters. We need 1 million broadcasters. We are far from that. We need to really pick it up in our population in TBC. Use the additional cookie rapid rewards system to get people in our system faster. But remember, when you're doing it fast in 24 to 48 hours, make sure you're educating those people, okay? Thank you all for being here. I'll be back here tomorrow, Sunday, around the same time. Thank you so much for coming to my live broadcast. Y'all take care. Great to see that the people supporting me, you know, here in this chat. My little one is always there and the one that's always supporting me all the time. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.